so much for joining me today. If you're new here, my name is Jordan and this is Jordan's Talks. We're going to be doing a quick zodiac reading for the next month upcoming. Now Virgo, this card does say digest on it. Look at that beautiful wheat. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm going to go ahead and start with an animal energy card just to get a glimpse at what your energy is going to be like for the upcoming month. Just one or two, please, Spirit. Oh, okay, beautiful. We actually have the hummingbird coming out. This is a gorgeous air sign, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius could be involved in the month upcoming. It's beef eating treats. But the hummingbird is a gorgeous energy. One big thing is it's very positive and very upright. Now with the hummingbird, the reason that it can be so positive, so energetic, so resourceful is because it knows where to find the sweetest nectar. So I almost feel like you'll kind of be returning to some inner portion of yourself this month, Virgo. We have the fish at the back of the deck, a water sign energy, so Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces involved potentially. Now, the fish is about going with the flow, not against the grain. Oh yeah, we did have grain here with that wheat card. Digest. Maybe there's a situation that you're having trouble digesting or understanding properly, and so instead of focusing too hard on it, you're kind of taking a breath, learning to go with the flow, going within to find that nectar again, being more self-sustainable with your own happiness, with your emotions, rather than trying to like outsource it. Oh, okay, that came out really quickly. We do have grief coming out here, Virgo. I just heard good grief. I don't know if that's maybe an expression that you use, or maybe something, some grief that is coming up is meant to be good for your path. We also have impasse in reverse. Okay, let me get one more oracle energy card, and then we'll grab some situations. Gossip. Okay, purr. Gossip is coming out here about something. On the back of the deck, we do have gratitude. I almost feel like you're going to get a message and be very grateful for hearing it. Maybe it helps to pull you out of this grief, or it helps you to kind of stop this impasse, this blockage that you're experiencing. Have you been feeling blocked, Virgo? Yeah, I was picking up on that in the beginning, where it's almost like there's something that's just, it's hard for you to wrap your head around here. And as a result, you've kind of just been stuck in place, maybe struggling to move forward in some way. I'm also getting this, and some of you might be sick. Maybe you might be feeling like an illness come on. Interesting. Let's go ahead and grab some situations to get a closer look at this, and then we'll grab some tarot. Oh, okay. Whoa, that came out really quickly. All three of those did. And I thought one of them had flipped over in this deck, but maybe not. I guess not. I guess I got them all. Okay. Yeah. I have three situations cards that came out. First one was Come Together, Reconciliation, Spiritual Union, and Soul Contract. I have Family coming out, Blood Ties, Inner Circle. And we also had Meeting, 2 or more people, discussions and planning. So yeah, maybe family is giving like gossip about some type of situation where you've met this impasse. This could have to do with grief, maybe walking away from family or walking away from a partner as well. Maybe you're walking away from like a toxic family member, and other family members are trying to push you to communicate or to kind of bridge the gap between you two. But I don't see that being the best idea here moving forward. I don't see that being beneficial for you, in all honesty. I do feel like if you were to try to come together with this person, try to talk things out with them, it would only lead to more gossip here. So I don't see why that would do that. But family seems to be very heavy on the mind in this month upcoming for you. Maybe you'll be reaching out to a friend to talk about it as well. I almost feel as if Some friend could really help you with the kind of grief or with whatever burden that you're carrying at this time. They might be able to help you carry it. What I really do love here is that gossip and grief are both in a green color. Now with gossip, I'm almost getting like an envy. It's almost like a family member is trying to like give you the runaround or treat you poorly, maybe push you in a specific direction because they're jealous or uncomfortable with whatever path that you've been taking. I'm getting jealousy. I really am getting jealousy. Where it's like someone's trying to talk down on whatever path that you've been taking to try to make you feel bad about it, make you feel like it's a burden somehow, which is strange. It's almost like it is a burden to them because they feel inferior, but I don't see that being your fault, actually. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the tarot, get some messages from that, get a deeper look at what's going on here. I see you being grateful, though, at the end of the month. I see things really calming down and you being incredibly grateful, going with the flow, able to just kind of move past whatever storm is coming towards you at this time. So let's take a look. What is my Virgo energy calling me to? I'm gonna go with this deck. Number one, let me grab a clarifier. I'm gonna go with my little kitty here. Actually, weirdly enough, I feel like this kitty deck would be even better. Okay. Let me go ahead and take a look. Just a couple messages. What's going on for my Virgos this upcoming month, please, Spirit? Oh. Okay, give me just a moment. I just flew a card all the way across the room. We have the Five of Pentacles coming out first, though. So I see you coming out of some kind of misery, some kind of, like I said, a storm that's been kind of heading your way, that's been building for a hot second. Someone's resentment is kind of it's almost like they're going to try to bring it to you, but this is a storm that's going to pass really quickly because this is not your burden to hold by any means. Give me one moment while I grab that. So the card that fell was the Empress in reverse here. Yeah, it's almost like someone feels inferior. They feel like they can't match up to you, and so they want to bring this storm to you, but I see you just kind of staying out of it and letting it pass and being like, this really isn't my business. I don't really care what you think. I don't really care what your issue is here. Maybe you even point out that they're just kind of projecting their own trauma at you. This is something that has been on my mind for a hot second. It's been a message, and I was wondering why it was following me, but it was like, you know, some people don't process their trauma properly, and so as a result they try to like project it onto other people instead of processing it because they don't know how to cope with their own issues. And so I do really see someone here trying to like project this onto you, and it's because they're not mature enough to try to process their own problems. It's almost like they want to see other people suffer the same way that they did, or they want to use their suffering as an excuse to allow suffering to happen to other people, because if it happened to them, it should happen to you too. And I've dealt with this in my life, where like I've definitely dealt with people where they tell me a sob story, especially adults, oh my goodness, where they tell me like, oh, when I was in my 20s, I had to walk up and down, you know, back and forth from my job 20 miles in the snow. And it's like, okay, why should I have to do that just because you went through that? I think you should want better for other people, and I don't think that this person actually wants better for you. It does look like they want you to have to go through the same trials as them for no reason. It almost as a means to justify what they went through as a normal experience when it really wasn't. So let's go ahead and continue, get a couple more out here on the board. Okay, we have, oh how strange, I thought that this was the Five of Pentacles. Is this not? No, this is my Five of Cups in reverse, because I have my Five of Pentacles up right here. Yeah, like I was saying, this person is like trying to bring misery to you because of something from their past. Because they don't want to sit by themselves and think about what happened to them was wrong and they didn't deserve it. And so instead they're trying to project it onto you as a means of trying to make you suffer in this way because they feel inferior. This could be as much as like, you know, maybe you've been in a job for a really long time and this person was never, or you were able to get an education and this person was never able to. And it's almost like they want to see you miserable or suffering in some strange way. I don't like that. But let's continue. Let's just get a couple more. Ooh, we had 2 full. We have my 10 of Wands here. Yeah, they're going to try to like push this burden onto you. But I feel like you've already got burdens of your own that they're not willing to look at. It's almost like they're trying to state that like you don't have any problems just because you're in a better off position than them, or than they were at your age, or when they were experiencing what you're experiencing. I feel like you're dealing with it a lot better than them, and this leaves them with a lot of unhappiness. And then we have my 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're going to try to cause some drama, create some type of issue here. This gives me the sense that someone is going to try to come in and be like, oh, well, you don't deserve, you know, like good treatment because when I was in that position, I didn't get good treatment. And I don't think that that's acceptable. Like, I'm just a tarot reader, but maybe that's what the grief card is about whether or not you should leave this person alone or walk away from them as a result. Okay, yeah, my King of Pentacles. I see you high. I see you like standing high. Maybe your savings are really good, or you've been doing really good in school. It just seems like overall, like you have been succeeding in whatever pathway that you've been traveling down. And this person is very jealous about that and very unhappy about it. They feel like you don't deserve it, but somehow they do. But like, you put in the work here. You put in the work here. They didn't. So why? I see you just kind of ignoring them, focusing on your own business, focusing on your own money, getting yourself good. We have my 4 of Swords in reverse. This person might be like sending like negative energy at you, or like spiritually attacking you in some way. I can't even front because this is very restless. You might be dealing with like some insomnia or some negative thoughts right before bed. Yeah, maybe like going over and over in your mind about some kind of argument here that they were trying to bring to you. Let's get just a couple more. We have my 7 of Pentacles, my Ace of Swords. Yeah, you didn't deserve how they're treating you at all. I feel like this person was they were supposed to celebrate with you, but instead they decided to bring this double-edged sword energy towards you, where they were trying to create some kind of drama or some kind of issue in order to make you feel bad, or make you feel like you deserve less here. And with my Ace of Swords being very prevalent, that's like really sticking out to me. It is an air sign energy, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It just gives me the sense that this person doesn't want to see you. It's weird. It's like they want to benefit off of your success, but they don't want you to be successful. And I don't like that at all. And then we have my 6 of Swords coming out in reverse. Yeah, this path is not for them to travel, or for them to really have an opinion about either. Like, let me be very clear with that. We have the Devil in reverse in the middle of the deck, and my 9 of Pentacles, material gain in reverse. Yeah, like I said, like this person is very jealous that you have something over them, that you are better than them, maybe in some kind of field, maybe just overall, like they look at your life and they think that you've had it easier than them, or that you don't deserve for the successes that you're experiencing. But I don't think that's right. I think that that's a lot of this person projecting trauma at you and trying to bring drama to you. But I don't see this. I'm really picking up Aquarius energy. Very, very hard. Just strange. Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to project some kind of trauma at you, when really this person needs to deal with it on their own terms, on their own way. Let me get just a couple clarifiers here. We have Justice coming out. Yeah, like I said, I think the justice here is that you walk away from this person, or you kind of like leave them to ramble on in their own way, or even you might do like a return to sender. It might be helpful if they are sending you this kind of like negative energy, these like spiritual attacks here. We have the Emperor in reverse. I don't see you having to do much in order to succeed here. And then we have my 4 of Pentacles in reverse. It's my false Emperor card, which is funny because we do have my Emperor in reverse. So it's like this person tries to come off as if they are very successful, they're superior to you in some way, but in reality it seems fake. And I think that the justice here is them having to realize that a lot of how they're treating you has to do with their own interpersonal problems that they are not willing to look at. Yeah, Nine of Swords here. If this is keeping you up at night, don't let it. Like, this really does boil down to this person struggling to deal with the fact that someone else might be better than them or might be succeeding beyond them. And I actually get the sense this person might be fearful that you're leaving them behind, and that's a big portion of why they're treating you this way. My Two of Pentacles with my Hanged Man, so I do feel you being a bit stuck on whether you should stay or go with this person. But with my Wheel of Fortune on the back here, I do see you choosing a higher cup for yourself and really being really fulfilled in what you want to do after some kind of perceived betrayal. So I want to go ahead and grab a quick self-care card and then some charms, and I'll let you go. Okay, yeah, we have your intuition. Now this came up in reverse, so it might be that like this person is trying to cloud your intuition or to make you feel like you don't know what's best for you, but I see you knowing what's best for you. I want to grab some initials really quickly here, and then I'll let you go. Just a couple. Okay. Yep, we have Cancer coming out. We have the initial T, G, so T, Tom, Terry. Oh, we have Tot. Someone might have a young child. So Tom, Terry, Tim, Teresa. Sorry about that, Virgo. I wanted to go ahead and grab my little name list. So we have, to start, F, Fred, Faith, Frank, Francesca, Fester, Fawn, Felicity, Florence, Frida, Faye. We have two Fs there. We have V, Victor, Valerie, Victoria, Veronica, Vita, Vincent. We have B, Brandon, Brandy, Braxton, Braden, Bailey, Bella, Bessie, Bethany, Becky, Blake, Bruce, Brittany. We have G, so Gary, Garth, Gabriella, Gabe, Glenn, Gail, Gretchen, George. We actually have two G's here. GG. So I do see you doing a good job while someone else is failing. We have Q. Where do I have my Q's? Quinn, Quentin, Quincy, Quinta, Queenie. We have O. We have two O's here. Ooh. Oscar, Oliver, Omar, Owen, Ophelia, Octavia, Oakley, Olivia, Onyx, Odette, Otto. And then we have T, which I did earlier. Taylor, Tiffany, Tammy, Tara, Tim, Teresa, Tom, Tyler, Tina. And my last one is an S. So Sarah, Sierra, Sam, Samuel, Samantha, Simon, Susan, Steve. I also just heard Sally, Sandra. And Sate. Maybe someone's trying to like sate something here. We had a handful of charms, so I do see money coming your way with a good luck penny. The year 1991 might be important. I have a little piggy here. Yeah, someone's trying to, maybe someone's saying like when pigs fly. Like that'll be true when pigs fly. We do have my cross here, and I thought that this was interesting because we had my Four of Swords here, and he looks like he's praying, actually. So yeah, you might be praying for this person or about this person. I do see you giving a lot of love out this month, and I see like rosy days ahead for you. Maybe you need to like take a moment to like smell the flowers instead of this person's shit. I have my little Paris charm here, so someone might be from France, someone might be French, or you might be traveling this month. I do see you overall being very happy. We have my little smiley face here once I decide not to drop it. We have my little smiley face here. And then we have my binoculars. So I see you seeing something, like seeing past this person's words and like kind of seeing that, like your intuition kicking in and you seeing something behind their mask, which is funny because, and I have this just like hanging out in the front of my desk from this deck, which we didn't even use today. And it's my Discover card, and we have my binoculars come out. How funny. So yeah, I mean, you might be discovering something about this person or about their behavior. Interesting. I'm going to grab you a quick angel number and let you go. Thank you so much for joining me today, Virgo. If you enjoyed this reading, I do have private readings available on my shop. And feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this resonated for you. 741 is your angel number today. 741. Go into your browser, type in 741 angel number meaning. That'll be your message from Spirit. We have Mercury coming out and being significant, as well as Scorpio. Virgo. Sorry, I always mix up the two. Tails tucked in for Virgo. Yeah, so maybe you have Mercury in Virgo, or you'll be dealing with someone where you have to be very analytical with your communication and what you share with them at this time, because it seems like their jealousy or their evil eye is kind of trying to make you slip up. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.